Good morning. Today, I want to talk about a distinction between grasping and witnessing. Those of you who have worked with me know in the way of the mystic, I have three basic tools, I guess you'd call them. That is presencing, witnessing, and embracing. And I think it's challenging for some people to really grasp the depth of what witnessing is. So, first of all, what's grasping? So, when we're meditating, we're sitting and we have a thought. And that thought can either just be something we're observing or it's something that we add to. We think about a person and we think then about something they did, and then pretty much then we're not really fully here. We're in the story. Or we also grasp onto what's happening on our body and, oh, what does that mean? And that's a common thing to happen. And it does happen all the time. It's not a problem. But what we're really looking at and witnessing is something altogether different. You start out with presencing, and I've talked about that before, bringing yourself, your awareness and your presence together, so you really focus in on, well, what's happening right now. But it's kind of like what's happening to me, with me. I'm checking out my emotions, my body sensations, and my mind. There comes a point in presencing where we move into another state called witnessing. In witnessing, there's a disillusion dissolution of our identity. There's a lot less words. There's suddenly a depth and an opening where we have this recognition, like we're watching ourself. And who is it that's watching ourself? That's consciousness. So we get into this different state where we get into a much deeper opportunity to go into, and this is an embodied practice. So we go into the body and we notice that, oh, there's really tension. And I feel that tension in there, which is normally something that's been pieces of past that have been fragmented off and frozen. Maybe I feel it now in my neck and my back and tension. So I begin to feel that tension, and then the I feel that tension begins to dissolve, and there's tension, and then there's spaciousness, and then there's subtle energy movement, and we begin to tap into and touch the flow and the muscular and physical bone structure. We start to feel the movements and the flow in the body. And it's altogether different than just presencing. We move into this much deeper state where there's no I in that state. There's just the movement, the presence, the coming into this place of being able to be a witness, which is why we use the word witness. Um, and the witness is more of a space than an identity. If there's a lot of words going on in your head, that's not witnessing. That's grasping in the thinking mind. That's the grasping that's going place. So there's this kind of sense of interior spaciousness that opens up, and a calming down as we begin to touch into a much deeper sense of stillness and presence. So normally I would do a meditation with this. Well, let's just do a quick meditation. I try to make these short, but it's hard to demonstrate it. So let's just, first of all, check into our breath. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to presence yourself. Your perception comes together in a sense of presence. And we feel our weight and we feel our sense of here-ness. I'm here. And then we really begin to observe the more subtle energy, feeling the energy of flow in my body. I feel that in my arms and my legs, my hands and feet. Just noticing what's there. And the more I give myself to the witnessing, the more there is no myself. There's just the occurring. And you can just feel in there and go deeper into the cellular composition of the body. And you might feel places that are numb or pain, or there's movement in the body. Meditation is an embodied practice. So we're just taking a moment to say witnessing. And the witnesser dissolves into the occurring. So then, just with a couple breaths, bring yourself back. And obviously, in the meditation retreats and longer meditations, you get a much greater experience. But I wanted to define that the difference between the grasping and holding on and strategizing and all the things that come up, the I world. And when we go from presencing into witnessing, we dissolve into the occurring world, this moment. So thanks for checking in. Bye for now.